Hi, I'm Allie and welcome to Double Z Farm. I've been getting some questions about whether or not I had a YouTube video, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what it's like. So today I'm just going over kind of my daily routine, but not really because it is Saturday, so I'm not working and I'm just going to be doing a lot of extra stuff around here. So if you guys like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. I already fed my chickens today. There's their feeder. They're over here joining me. So I already fed them today, but next up I have to fill up the water. So I try to do the duck waters every couple days, every day in the summer, but it's been like 3 days just because it's been pouring and I haven't wanted to stand out here in the downpour to fill up the water. It's a little gross. They're kind of dirty. They're kind of gross. So I just kind of set the hose in there and then I'm gonna go get eggs while that fills up because it takes a few minutes. And they're probably going to come up and check it out. They like to play in the fresh water. So, oh, here they come. So that's Jersey. He is our rooster. He is a Jersey giant. He doesn't have much tail. Not sure why. He just doesn't. He's usually a very nice rooster. This spring he's been, this spring he's been a little frisky, but I kind of kicked his butt the other day and he's been really nice ever since. Next, I'm going to just fill up their water and then we'll go ahead and get the eggs now that the ducks are done and they're over there swimming. So. I'm just gonna get all the eggs from, well, I guess yesterday and this morning. I usually get the eggs every morning. There's quite a few. We get about 30 a day. And usually you open this and all the hens scream at you. They're in there, I'll show you. So they're in here just laying their eggs for the day and they kind of fight over the nests, get a little mad at each other, but they're fine. So I'm on the other side of the duck coop now and we're gonna reach in and Miss Buckeye here is sitting on a bunch of eggs. So we're just gonna gently take them from her. She's pretty nice. It's not too hard. Looks like they broke one in here. That happens when they're all walking around with their little dinosaur feet. They tend to step on them and they don't mean to, but we get a couple broken ones here and there, especially when they're all in here trying to fight over the nests because for some reason they refuse to spread out until they get really mad at each other. So we've tried everything. I've had dividers and separators in here and they all still lay in one nest. It's kind of a pain. So the last spot I get eggs is from the duck coop. There's duck eggs in here and chicken eggs because every morning the chickens come running out of their house and run into the duck coop and lay their eggs in the duck coop. I don't think the ducks mind, but this is your basic duck egg. So it's pretty big. They're quite a bit heavier than a chicken egg, as you can see. There's quite a big difference. They do have a slight difference in flavor, but the main difference is like your texture. So your duck egg's a little gooier and richer, so they're great for baking. I sell them to people who like to bake. They're especially good in gluten-free baking. They help it rise, so just a little fun fact. Now, on to the horses. So right now I am walking down to the barn. We're gonna go let the horses out. This time of year, they're out on this pasture here, which is what we call the hill pasture. We also alternate them between the pasture that's like right in front of my front door, basically, in my house. And that is because this main field that connects to my barn and that they're in all winter and all summer is part of our hay field. So we hay this field, my back field, and then we lease a lot of land over there that we hay as well, and we have cows over there as well, so we hay a lot. So we're letting this field grow up and get going so that we can cut hay, and then we take the hay right off of our field and I just put it right in my hayloft. So it's kind of nice. We don't have to go drive it that far. I don't have to go pick it up. I don't have to buy it, but we have to make it. So that's a lot of work, honestly. They do really well on it. I don't have to supplement much. They do get some grain and a couple supplements, but they don't get much. We'll go let them out for the day, and I have to lead them out because I've tried to just have them follow me and they just insist on staying on this field even though they're not supposed to be out there. So they're very, very helpful. They're in grazing muzzles right now, which is for the health of them and the fields. So it limits their grass intake, which is great because I happen to own 4 very easy keeper horses. The baby's not as easy keeper. He will be when he's older. Right now, he's just a little baby, so he doesn't wear a grazing muzzle, but all 3 of my, I guess, adult horses, I guess Xena is 2, so she's not really an adult, but almost. We're down here now, and here's the baby. Here he is. And he, you don't need a muzzle, huh? No, you don't. No, you don't. So I'm gonna lead them out, and I guess I'll show you guys that. So each of my horses has different levels of messiness, I guess you could say, with your stall. Like, as you see, this is Zoe's, oops. And Zoe is really clean, so we've just got a little bit there. Her daughter is also really, really clean. As you can see, she just has like her little spots. Then we come over here to Ziva. Ziva is not clean in the stall. But even worse is little boy, because he just has to pee everywhere. I don't know if it's a boy thing. He just has no control over where it goes. But so that's what we're going to clean next. It doesn't take that long. Honestly, they're not that messy compared to a lot of horses because we have big stalls. So that helps a ton. So we're going to clean and throw the ball for the dog, which is a necessity here. Next up, I'm going to clean water buckets. I do this about once a week, sometimes more depending on the horse. I use this thing, super handy. It's especially good for the large stock tanks, but it works equally as good on these little buckets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up the hay. I do it every morning, and I fill up their waters every morning too. That way when I bring them in the evening, I don't have to do much. I just bring them right in. I don't have to feed, I don't have to water. I just bring in, open their gates. I do give them their grain in the evenings. Basically, you just shove the hay right through here. It's in the nets, done. And my dog is filthy, so we're probably going to have to give her a bath. We're done with morning barn chores, so we are gonna go get a coffee, and by coffee, I mean a dessert in a cup with a little bit of coffee in it, because it's Saturday, you know. And she got her treat. It's gonna take her 10 minutes to eat it, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give Kimber a bath because, as you saw earlier, she's really filthy, and I have a dog shower, so I might as well. Shake it off, Missy. with Zeev. We're gonna go ride. We're all tacked up and ready to go. I'm heading down to bring my horses in. It's about 8 o'clock. It's end of April-ish, so they are still coming in at night. In another couple weeks, they're going to start staying outside 24/7 for the whole summer, and they love that. But right now, I'm still bringing them in, and I'm trying to give them as much time out as possible. So I leave them out till we get close to sundown. Then I bring them in when there's still enough light that I can bring them in with being able to see stuff. So as I said earlier, I've already got all the hay and the water done, so I just have to get their grain and bring them in, and it's warm enough that they're not wearing blankets tonight. So just do that, and then I have to put the ducks to bed, and then I am done for the night. Get the baby to come in because, oh yeah, here he comes. My husband cut down a tree today because it fell on the fence, and he drug it over here with the excavator, which is fine, except for some reason Zinger thinks it's like super fun. I mean, look at him. I know it's new and exciting, but it's just a tree. Will you come inside, please? Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, and now we're eating. Like you haven't been on grass all day. Zinger, come on, bud. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Kimber, leave him alone. That's a trailer. It's been here for like 4 days. Come on, bud. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Sometimes raising these independent babies is not worth it. Yeah, you're too brave, huh? Go to bed. Go to bed. Good boy. Good. It's time for the last part of my night, which is to put my ducks to bed. For some reason, these girls just need help. Go to bed, girls. Come on. They have automatic coop doors. They're great for opening in the morning, but as you can see, they just need a little help to go in at night. Yeah, yeah, Roni. So you see, no chickens are out. The chickens are all in bed. I'll show you them in a sec. All my chickens are already in bed. They do a really good job at that. Hi, Buckeye. It's Buckeye. Ducks, not so much. But anyways, if you've made it this far, comment Ziva the Diva, just so I know who watched this far, if anybody. But thank you for watching if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.